Hey, that was crazy. So that was my parole agent. He pulled up right now. That's what y'all gotta understand. I'm still on active parole, right? So even some of this content that I'm pushing out, um, I have to be very careful because I don't want to never get violated for a technicality. So he pulls up. He walks up while I'm in the middle of recording, right? So I had to pause it. But we was talking about how we had just did the beer run. We did the beer run. We was drinking and partying, just drinking. And the homie, he decides, you know what I'm saying, we want to drive at 3 o'clock in the morning to go put some gas in the car so we can go do this drive-by, right? Well, we go down, we off of University, 54th and University, East Dago. And we at the A&PM, three black niggas, uh, 3 o'clock in the morning, putting gas in a stolen car, and we don't know how to open the damn gas tank. We don't know how to open the gas tank, right? So we don't know how to open the gas tank, and sure enough, Babylons pull up on the curb, and they see us. They know this looks odd, and we see them too. We see that we've been identified. They looking like, who is it? But when you young, you think, hey man, we just play it cool. But we got do rags on, pants are sagging. You know what I'm saying? There's three black niggas, and we don't look like grown ups. We in our mind, we grown. But we not, man. We may be sophisticated, but we not grown, man. And they can tell we some teens, some wild, wild teens. So immediately we jump back in the car like, fuck the gas, nigga. Go get my cash back out that store. We about to get up out of here. So bam, we hop in the car. We drive out the gas station, hit a right on University, and just go straight down to University. We just going straight. We going straight, and sure enough, they get behind us. They get behind us, and everybody in the car's like, I don't. If they flag us over, man, don't stop. We know what time this is. We young, you know what I'm saying. We is wilding, wild meaning like we have heart in the sense of anything that we thought of doing, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it at least once, and so this is no exception. Sure enough, they put us on. They put the red and white lights on us, right, signaling for us to get over, pull over. Immediately, the homie punched the gas. He started pushing the gas. I'm like, oh shit, we on a high speed chase. We faded. It's going on. So we on a high speed chase. We going fast. We going about 80. The police report say we got to 90. We were doing 90 down University. We hit a right. We hit a right. We still going. We hit another right. When we hit that second right, we crashed. Ran into the gate. What did he do? Yeah, he crashed into the gate. Once we crashed, immediately everybody gets out and start running, right? I got out the car and start running. Like I say, I'm faded, I'm drunk, and scared than a motherfucker. Shocked, nerves is running, nervous. But we young, we athletes, so we running. Everybody go their own different ways. Every man for himself now. Run, damn it, run. So we run, I run, and I get tired, dehydrated. I say, fuck it. I jump up under a car. I just jump up under something and hide, hide, like I'm disappearing, like nobody can see me. I'm hiding. Just stay here. Don't breathe too loud, and you won't get caught. Man, 10 minutes later, the police dog sniffed me out. I was arrested and booked and charged with carjacking with a deadly weapon, reckless danger, reckless driving, never, and sentenced to CYA for 13 years. for the crime of carjacking. I was sentenced to 13 years. I was mandated to do at least three of those years. I was charged as an adult. Well, I was charged. I had a hearing to be charged as an adult, 707 hearing, and I won the hearing. Basically, they were saying, based on the sophistication of the crime, and based on him being the oldest, this seemed like it was well prepared and well planned, and we suggest that he be charged and held accountable as an adult. And that didn't happen. I wasn't charged as an adult. I was charged as a juvenile, and I think that saved my life. But as far as the victims was plenty. There's plenty of victims in that story. First and foremost, the victim was the lady who we traumatized by putting that knife to her neck. She may walk around never feeling the same, never feeling comfort again, and she may question herself as to why me, why did this happen? We may have caused her to become spiritually disconnected from her God, because she may question God, like, why did you allow this to happen to me? We affected her financially because we crashed her car, we took her car, and maybe she wasn't able to get to work, and maybe she still had to pay a high type of premium or something for the insurance. So we know that the effects of a crime affects the victims physically, spiritually, financially, and then the crime rate went up in that area. So I'm aware that the whole community was victimized that night. And the same thing for that when we drove and did the beer run. The business owners, the store owner, everybody that was involved that had to witness it were victimized in some type of way, right? And so I tell these stories, and I want to point out that there was a lot of victims in the story, okay? There is a lot of crime in the story, and it represents a mentality and a lifestyle that I was deeply entrenched in, belief systems that I held dear to me, like it was okay for me to take whatever I wanted and do whatever I wanted. And because of that, that is how I was sentenced to YA. That's why they felt they need to put me in YA. And I'm against victimizing people, right? Now, today, I don't believe in causing victims, and so I'm careful of the things I do, cautious of the things I say, to not continue the cycle of victimization. But in that story, when we went on that high-speed chase, and when we crashed, and when everybody got out and ran, well, one person got stuck in the car. They was arrested right there. There was two other people who got away. That at that moment there was four of us in the car. Two got away, and that's how I was sentenced to CYA, man. And so even though I was a so-called badass in my mind, that was the type of stuff I did. I wasn't really like them other kids that was in there, in the sense that some of them were more sophisticated when it came to banging. Some of them were already active shooters. Some of them was already familiar with racial tension. And for me, I was still just at the stage of stealing liquor, jacking bottles, and maybe that was the first time I even stole a car. But that wasn't just stealing a car; that was carjacking. I took a woman at knife point, and I asked for God forgive me. May my victims find it in their heart to forgive me for the senseless acts of violence that I committed. And may all those watching understand that that's not who I am. That's not what I represent today. And that's why it's important for me to push a message of redemption and change, so that we don't continue to victimize people. the community, innocent women, our family. Yeah, so this is King Manye. I just wanted to share that with you guys today. So um, I had a lot of people ask, they're asking, you guys asked, the subscribers, you asked me about, what sent me to prison, what sent me, and so I'll tell you bits and pieces so that you can know that the guy talking to you right here and sometimes telling you these positive messages has come a long, long way through trial and error, and that I didn't always value human life. I didn't always give a fuck, and so I know the mentality of just wanting to do a quick lick. I know the mentality of just seeing something and saying, fuck that, I'm about to take this. I know that mentality very, very well, and I also know the danger of having that mentality. And I know the consequences of continuing to have that mentality and the type of places you will end up and the type of things you're going to deal with when you have those type of mentality. And so that's what I try to shed light on. Look, I'm King Manye. I tell stories about prison and CYA and the dangers of living this gangbang lifestyle. If you like this story you heard, I want you to do two things. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, you can continue to push this message by just sharing this video. Share it to at least 2 people. We're going to keep this coming. If you got any comments or questions or suggestions, go ahead and just leave me a comment on the page under this video. I respond to all the comments. I don't care how many people comment, I'll respond to everybody, and everybody know that. Shouts out to my day 1 subscribers. Everybody, we doing this thing. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can maybe make this page go further, and they'll offer me different type of options. I'm in the process of publishing and editing my book, editing and publishing my own book, self-published book. This book is going to be aimed at helping those who's dealing with addiction and mental illness. And it's just, once again, it tells about a point in time in my life with some life stories, some cold life stories, life lessons. And so I don't want to ever say things on here to incriminate myself. I don't want to say things on this page to incriminate others. And so we got to be careful. I got to always remain careful. And so remember that I'm still on active parole. Still got this damn thing on my ankle, and my PO just came. That's a reminder. So, I check in every morning. It's for the subscribers. But y'all wish me well. I'm King Manye. Go ahead and subscribe. Become part of the Money Tribe. May everyone listen and have a blessed day, and continue to reach for greatness.